In this video, we're going to talk about something most people notice but rarely say out loud, that strange, unmistakable smell many older homes have. You know the one. The moment you walk in, it's a mix of old furniture, closed windows, and years of quiet air. People often call it the smell of age, as if it's something that just happens when we grow older. But that's not the truth. That old people's home smell isn't a sign of aging, it's a sign of stillness. It's what happens when air doesn't move, when fabrics hold on to old scents, and when tiny everyday habits go unnoticed for too long. You can change it. Completely. In this video, I'll show you 8 simple, natural ways to bring back that clean, light feeling, to make your home smell fresh again without harsh chemicals or heavy perfumes. Because your home shouldn't smell like age, it should smell like comfort, warmth, and life well lived. Before we start, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Just drop your state or city in the comments below. Tell me in the comments, have you ever noticed that old house scent and wished you could make it disappear for good? Point 1. Open windows strategically. Let's start with something beautifully simple, opening your windows. It sounds almost too easy, doesn't it? But this one small habit can completely change the way your home feels. Many older adults keep their windows closed most of the time, to stay warm, to feel safe, or to keep out dust and noise. Over time, though, that still air becomes trapped. It holds everything, the moisture from showers, the scent of last night's dinner, even the faint smells our bodies naturally produce as we age. When fresh air doesn't move through a home, those tiny scent particles just sit there. They sink into furniture, carpets, and curtains, making the space feel dull and heavy. But you can change that, gently and naturally. Every morning, before you turn on the TV or pour your coffee, open 2 windows on opposite sides of your home. Even if it's cold outside, open them just 2 or 3 inches for about 10 minutes. What you're creating is a cross breeze, a soft flow of air that sweeps through, carrying out the old and bringing in the new. This isn't just about odor. Fresh air helps your body, too. It improves your mood, sharpens your focus, and can even help you sleep better at night. You'll notice the difference almost immediately, the air will feel lighter, cleaner, calmer. So tomorrow morning, try it. Step near the window, take a slow deep breath, and feel that gentle coolness move through your home. It's not just air, it's renewal. You're letting your home, and your spirit, breathe again. Point 2. Baking soda and the forgotten magic of your floors. Over the years, our carpets and rugs hold on to more than just dust. They absorb moisture from the air, cooking oils from the kitchen, and tiny particles from our shoes. These things settle deep inside the fibers and slowly release odors we stop noticing. It's not your imagination, older homes often smell stale from the ground up. But with one gentle ritual, you can lift that weight right out. Here's how. Once a month, sprinkle a light layer of baking soda across your carpet or rug. Leave it overnight, let it sit quietly and work its magic while you rest. In the morning, vacuum slowly, going against the direction of the carpet fibers. This helps lift away the dust and odors trapped deep inside. You'll be amazed how much lighter the room feels. Baking soda doesn't cover smells like a candle or spray, it absorbs them completely. And when you vacuum it away, you're removing layers of buildup that may have been sitting there for years. If you want to go one step further, you can gently lift small rugs and vacuum from underneath too. It pulls out hidden particles that normal cleaning misses. Think of this as giving your floors a deep, gentle breath. You're not just cleaning, you're reviving the foundation of your home. And when you walk across that soft, refreshed rug afterward, you'll feel it, not just under your feet, but in your mood. It's comfort made new again. Point 3. Wash the unwashed, curtains, cushions, and forgotten comforts. Here's something many of us overlook without realizing it. We wash our clothes and bed sheets often, but how long has it been since you washed your curtains, your couch covers, or those decorative cushions on your favorite chair? These soft fabrics quietly collect everything: cooking smells, body oils, dust, and even perfume, over months and years. Because we live with them every day, our noses adapt. We stop noticing the scent, but visitors do. Think of fabric like a sponge. Every time you cook, clean, or even open the window, tiny scent particles land on it and stay there. Over time, that buildup creates a background odor that can make the whole house feel old even when everything looks spotless. But the solution is simple and gentle. Pick 1 or 2 items at a time. Remove cushion covers, pillowcases, or curtains and wash them in warm water using a mild detergent. For extra freshness, add a cup of white vinegar to the rinse cycle. It removes odors naturally without leaving any smell behind. And if you enjoy a light, calming scent, try adding a few drops of lavender or eucalyptus oil to a dryer ball or a small cloth before drying. It gives your fabrics a soft, natural fragrance that feels peaceful, not overpowering. When you hang those fresh curtains or place those clean cushions back on the sofa, you'll notice something special. Your home feels lighter, calmer, more alive. Point 5. Air purifiers with HEPA plus carbon filters. Let's talk about something small, quiet, and surprisingly powerful: an air purifier. Many people think these machines are just for allergy season or dusty homes, but for older adults, they can make a real difference every single day. A good air purifier does much more than remove dust. It helps you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel more refreshed, all while silently working in the background. Here's what matters most: look for one that has both a HEPA filter and a carbon filter. The HEPA filter traps tiny particles floating in the air, things like dust, pet dander, pollen, and mold spores that can irritate your lungs. The carbon filter handles what you can't see but can often smell: odors from cooking, cleaning, smoke, or even older furniture and carpets. Together, these two filters act like invisible housekeepers, constantly renewing the air you breathe. Place your purifier where you spend the most time. Your bedroom is a wonderful place to start. We spend almost 1/3 of our lives sleeping, and breathing clean, fresh air at night helps the body rest more deeply. Run the purifier on a low setting while you sleep. It doesn't need to be expensive or large. Even a small, quiet model can make your space feel fresher and lighter. You might not notice the change right away, but after a few days, you'll feel it, waking up with a clearer head, less congestion, and a calm sense of comfort in the room. That's the power of clean air. It's one of those silent helpers that never asks for attention but keeps giving back. Think of it as your unseen housekeeper, always there, always caring for your well-being. Point 6. Wipe down the hidden smell zones. Now, let's move to something that makes a big difference but is often ignored: the hidden corners and edges of our homes. We all clean what we can see: the floors, the counters, maybe even the windows. But smells often hide where our eyes don't look: tiny spaces that quietly collect years of dust, oil, and moisture. These are what I call the forgotten smell zones. Think of window sills, the tracks where the glass slides, or the baseboards running along the bottom of your walls. There's also the space behind the refrigerator, the top of ceiling fan blades, or even the frame around your doors. Over time, these places gather a thin film of dust mixed with kitchen air, old cooking oils, and tiny bits of dirt. You might not see it, but you'll smell it: a faint mustiness that never seems to go away. Here's a gentle way to fix that. Once a week, pick just one room. Take a soft cloth or microfiber towel, dip it in warm water mixed with a little white vinegar, and wring it out well. You can add a drop or two of lemon or lavender essential oil if you like a mild, clean scent. Then, simply wipe along those edges: the sills, the baseboards, behind furniture, anywhere dust hides. You'll be surprised how much comes off the cloth. This isn't heavy cleaning, it's quiet, mindful care. As you move slowly around the room, you might notice things you haven't looked at in a while: a picture frame, a window view, a favorite chair. You're not just wiping dust, you're reconnecting with your home. These small touches bring freshness back and remind you that your space still holds life, warmth, and memory. Point 7. Diffuse essential oils that help with sleep and memory. Let's talk about something gentle yet deeply powerful: scent. The right scent can calm your nerves, lift your mood, and even help you sleep better. This isn't just about making your home smell nice. It's about using nature's own tools to bring peace to your mind and body. Essential oils like lavender, rosemary, and sweet orange have been used for centuries to promote rest, clarity, and emotional balance. Lavender, for example, is known for helping people fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. It works by calming the brain's stress signals and slowing your heartbeat, almost like a soft lullaby for your senses. Rosemary, on the other hand, has been shown to gently boost memory and focus, especially in older adults. And sweet orange, or even bergamot, can help ease sadness, reduce tension, and make your space feel warm and welcoming again. The easiest way to enjoy these scents is with a small water-based diffuser. Just fill it with clean water, add a few drops of your favorite essential oil, and turn it on. Within minutes, the air feels lighter and more soothing. If you prefer not to use a diffuser, you can place a few drops on a cotton ball and tuck it inside your pillowcase, or make a simple spray with water, a splash of rubbing alcohol, and your chosen scent. Always remember, a little goes a long way. You don't want a strong perfume, just a soft, natural aroma that wraps around you quietly. Use these oils to make your evenings calmer and your mornings brighter. Over time, you may notice you sleep deeper, think clearer, and feel more relaxed in your own home. Because peace doesn't always come from silence, sometimes, it comes from the soft scent of lavender drifting through the room. Point 8. Clean the true sources: trash, drains, washer, and fridge. Now let's get honest about where those stubborn smells really come from. Many times, the source isn't the carpet or the air at all, it's the places we walk past every single day without a second thought. The trash can, the kitchen drain, the washing machine, and the refrigerator, these are the quiet culprits that can fill an entire home with unpleasant odors, even when everything else looks clean. Let's start with the trash can. Even when you change the bag often, liquids can drip down and cling to the sides. Once a week, rinse the bin with hot water and a little white vinegar. Let it dry completely before putting in a new bag. To keep it fresh longer, sprinkle a small handful of baking soda at the bottom. It absorbs odors before they start. Next, the kitchen drain. Every time you wash dishes, small bits of food and grease settle in the pipes. To clear it out, pour half a cup of baking soda, then 1 cup of vinegar down the drain. Let it bubble for 10 minutes, then rinse with boiling water. It's safe, natural, and it really works. Now, your washing machine, yes, even the thing that's supposed to clean your clothes can trap smells. Once a month, run an empty hot cycle with 1 cup of vinegar and half a cup of baking soda. Wipe around the door seal afterward and leave it slightly open to dry. And finally, the fridge. Take everything out once in a while, wipe the shelves with warm soapy water, and place an open box of baking soda in the corner. It quietly keeps things fresh for weeks. These small habits don't take long, but they reset your whole home. You'll breathe easier, your space will feel lighter, and you'll know, from the ground up, your home is truly clean. So now you know, that old house smell isn't a part of aging, and it's certainly not something you have to live with. It's simply the result of small things that build up quietly over time. The beauty is that freshness doesn't come from expensive sprays or scented candles. It comes from gentle care, the kind you can give your home every day, in small and simple ways. Each of these 8 habits is more than a cleaning tip. It's an act of self-respect. When you open a window, when you wash your curtains, when you take a few minutes to wipe down the corners of a room, you're doing something much deeper than removing a smell. You're saying, I still care. My space matters. My comfort matters. That kind of care keeps both your home and your spirit alive. You don't need to do everything at once. Maybe tomorrow, you start with one small thing, open the windows and let the air move through. Next week, maybe you wash those cushion covers or freshen the trash bin. Bit by bit, you'll feel your space becoming lighter, brighter, and more peaceful. Your home is where your memories live. It deserves to smell like love, not neglect. And you, dear friend, deserve to breathe in that freshness every single day, because you're not getting old, you're simply becoming clearer about what truly matters. If this video gave you a helpful idea or a small spark of motivation, let me know in the comments. And remember, your comfort, your peace, your home, all of it still belongs to you. Take care of it with kindness. Take care of yourself.